Hi folks, it's day 44 today. Just going to do a really quick video. I just wanted to talk about change and how it can like really affect your kind of mind, your frame of mind, and sometimes for the worst. And when you're kind of suffering with anxiety and depression, it can be really, really bad, even if that change is a positive thing ultimately. Um, it's just another way that your kind of mind plays tricks on you, your depression lies to you, your anxiety lies to you. It kind of tells you that change is no good, change is uncertain, and, you know, it kind of convinces you to stick with what's familiar. And for people who are depressed, even though depression's not nice and anxiety's not really nice, it's what you know, so you kind of stick with it because, better the devil you know, I guess. And it's hard, to kind of deal with it, especially when, me and Fran are going for quite a lot of a big change at the moment, and it's ultimately going to be a really good thing, and it's going to drastically change the quality of my life, I think, our lives. But at the same time, there is a certain level of uncertainty which you get with any kind of change, no matter what it is, no matter how big or small. Um, and yeah, it's kind of playing on my mind a bit, and it's doing like kind of what I've spoken about before. You get into these negative thought cycles of, you're ruminating, your depression's telling you, not to kind of, yeah, it's a hard kind of cycle to get out of because, like I say, you do, when you've got anxiety, uncertainty is not a good thing, no matter what it is, and yeah, it's tiring as well because you're constantly like fighting with yourself. Well, I am at the moment, and just trying to tell myself that it's all going to work out because it is. But yeah, I still have that voice in my head telling me, oh, are we sure about this? Do you really want to do this? Is this the right decision? Is this the right move? Um, and I know it is, but I can't shut that voice up. And it comes back to what I've said before. You've got to kind of be mindful of what's going on in your head and be able to kind of maybe take a step back and say, you know what, this is bullshit. So I'm trying to do that as much as I can. And yeah, it's an interesting one. It's kind of something I've struggled with most of my life, I think. Like, because I've gone through a lot of change, even from a very early age. My childhood was full of kind of changes. Some not very good. I think that maybe those ones are the kind of ones that are making me a bit wary now about life and change, and because change can be scary. Like I said, even if it is a good thing, there's always going to be that level of uncertainty that's kind of going to be in the back of your mind saying, are you sure about this? What if? You're going to be thinking about the what ifs. What if I do this and this happens? And then you get into that, like I've spoken about before, where it's kind of you jump to the worst case scenario, and you end up, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy because you've focused on it so much and you build it up in your head and build it up in your head, you destroy it for yourself. So yeah, it's a tough one. But I'm trying to keep on top of it, and I'm trying to focus on the end result, and I know that ultimately this is a good thing, and it is going to change my life. And yeah, I've just got to kind of get through the next, uncertain period of time. So yeah, I mean, it is just a case of holding on, really. You know, I'm not going to be able to kind of CBT my way out of it as much as I'd like to. But yeah, it's interesting. It's morbidly interesting, I think, this whole process of, you know, somebody offering you something really good, and at the same time your mind's telling you, are you sure about this? This probably isn't going to work out, don't do it. and this battle that you had within yourself. I don't know if anyone else, experiences the same way that I'm talking about here, but yeah, it's something I constantly kind of go through. But yeah, at the moment I'm just kind of holding on. My bid's winning, by the way, just to let you know, on my Alpha Stim machine. So I think the auction runs till tomorrow or Monday, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's looking good so far. So, like I said, I'll keep you informed if I do get one, and I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, I'll be keeping you in touch. I'll be keeping you informed along the way. Yeah, I'll leave it there for now. I hope you're all having a great bank holiday weekend, and I'll catch you tomorrow.